My name is Sherry, and I had always had back pain, but taking yoga teacher training, it was exacerbated beyond my ability to withstand the pain. And my daughter, who had had work done here at the Solon Spine Center with Dr. Abood, kept saying, you've got to call, and finally I just couldn't stand it anymore, and I did call. And Dr. Abood said that there was a way that the tables would help what was happening to me with that severe low back and hip pain. And I began my 6-week treatment. And all I know is that when I got on the table, they wrap you all up, you know, and you lay there and they put movies on. And then it's almost like nothing. The first number of times I was on the table, I fell asleep. It was painless, actually very relaxing, soothing. And then when I would get off the table, I would actually feel like springy. You know, it was like, okay, this feels good. And I was very fortunate. My body responded very, very quickly. And after my 6 weeks, and of course you have to come, you know, 4 times a week, which is a lot. But when you're in that much pain, you make the effort. So within the first 2 weeks, I mean, doing the teacher training that was excruciating before ceased to be an issue. And so I was able to sail through that and graduate, which was really cool. And after I was done with the prescribed treatment time, I mean, I literally was done. I mean, there was nothing. I mean, it was like someone had taken some very soft gloves and just put everything back in place. And I mean, I'm going to be 69 years old, so it was huge to have that relief. And so I cannot tell you how grateful I am to Dr. Abood that he gives us this opportunity. I mean, I call the tables magic. I still believe that you still got to do a lot of muscular work to maintain, but what they did for me was awesome. No, I was just upset. I was frustrated. I was at the end, okay? I didn't want to have to give up what I was doing, but I also could not continue because I just couldn't stand the pain. I mean, I was crippled for days after the teacher training. I mean, you can't live like that. Yeah. And it gave me back more than that. I mean, I was trying to up the level of my life, okay? And I was unable to do it. And because the pain was just too intense. And then I did the tables, and all of a sudden, it was like I was limitless again. And that was amazing, just amazing. I was sort of frustrated. They sent me for an x-ray. It's like, okay, you know, I'll do it. And I brought it back, and from the moment that they showed me the x-ray, like panic set in. My mother had degenerative stenosis, and I watched her go from a person who had control over her body to someone who was sitting in a wheelchair in constant pain. And when I saw my x-ray, it was like I panicked. It's like, oh, I don't want that to happen to me. And they saw that panic. And from that moment, you know, they reassured me that they could fix this. And I mean, I was on the table that day. I mean, just came in for my first talk and went for my x-ray, brought it back, saw it, freaked out, and the next thing you know, I'm on the table. And like I said, the very first time I got off the table, here's this like bouncy feeling, like I got taller, which for someone as short as me, that's really big. and that's how it began. And they were awesome about scheduling and working around my schedule, because I still, you know, have responsibilities of teaching in the morning and teaching in the afternoon, and everything, you know, just they were here for me. And, you know, I mean, they treated me like I would want to be treated. And that's all I could ask.